yeah, it's massive for us and for a group of players. That's what we're all holding on to. That we feel we deserve this now to get back there.
If we just do the things that we know we can do, then we've got a chance, and it's different to anything else. As you say, it's a knockout, so there's different feelings on the day, and it's all or nothing.
It'll be the biggest game of my life so far, really. As I said earlier, I never made it past the quarters, so yeah, personally, I'm really excited and can't wait.
Looking forward to the opportunity to put our performance together, and best side goes to Wembley, so it's very exciting. We're looking forward to the challenge, that's for sure, and we know it's all about the performance on the day, and the best side gets there. So it's about going out there and playing well from the start, and it's nil all from the start, and the best side gets there.
Is it difficult to prepare for, with everybody saying that they can't foresee anything other than a Wigan win and Wigan in the Challenge Cup final? Does that make it tricky to prepare for, with a potential banana skin?
No, not really. No one in our camp has said that, so that's all we worry about. We know the job we've got to do, and we fully understand how strong London can be on the day.
We experienced last year going out in the semi-final against Leeds, and that feeling now is still fresh with everyone, and we'll make sure we do everything to make sure that never happens again. And we've got London in front of us on Saturday, and I know we all know for a fact that they'll compete for the first 20, first 30, first 40, whatever it is. They're 80 minutes away from the final, the same as us, so we've got to make sure on our day that we're the best we can be.
Yeah, definitely. We're a close bunch, and we're all looking forward to the game. And as I say, I played at Wembley, and I'd like to get back there, but I actually played in the semi-final leading into it, so it's definitely up there with the biggest game I've played in.
What's the talk on the training pitch like at the moment? Is everybody nervous, excited? What's the mood in the camp like?
Yeah, we're all excited. Obviously, we're going to be a little bit nervous as well. We're playing a great team, so we know we're going to have to play really well. But we know that we're only 80 minutes away, and anything can happen on the day. And we know that if we play anything like we can, we've got a great chance.
You believe it can happen? You believe you can go up to Lee and get that win?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, yeah. There's not a doubt in anyone's mind. As I said earlier, we respect Wigan, and they're a really good team, and obviously there's a lot of history at the club with them and the Challenge Cup, so we take that into consideration and respect them as a team, but we obviously are very confident going into it.
What do you make of the Wigan Warriors this year? They're pretty ruthless as a team, and
playing
some great stuff at the moment. Some of the scorelines they've put on some of the clubs.
Yeah, I mean, they're by far probably the best team in the league. Them Warrington. So yeah, obviously they've done well to get to where they are, and we respect them. And obviously through the season they've had a lot of injuries and still managed to put up good performances. So hopefully they'll put their strongest side out, and it'll be a real good game.
Yeah, we've had a bit of a classic one where we've played a couple of lower divisions in the Super League, and each of them's been a challenge. Each of the games has been difficult. We've met each of those challenges, which has been good. But now we're right at the top of the pile, and we've got a challenge that we're going to have to. There's no questions with. They'll be there. They know how to be there and how to be good every week. So, our challenge is to be our best.
I understand what the quality of London have. A lot of players that played in the NRL, and they can turn up in any one game and really perform. And so I'm expecting a tough game for long periods of this game. But as long as we stay consistent in what we do, then we'll give ourselves a chance. We've played London a few times this last few years, and we've always played really well against them. So I'm expecting the same thing again this weekend.
In terms of the desire and kind of motivation out there on the pitch, it's also tricky from your point of view, I guess, as well. When you're coming up against the Broncos, it's probably easier for them to raise their game and get fired up for this one.
Oh yeah. But bear in mind, my players here are very, very mentally strong. They understand it's. There's a bit of pressure on them. And we're London. There's no line about where they're in the Super League competition. They do leak quite a few points, but they'll turn up and play the best game. They'll run harder than normal. So we need to make sure that we match that enthusiasm and better it, if anything. And we need to run harder than them and make sure our skills are better. And if we do that, as we've proved many times this year, we can win games. So it's in our hands. It's about what we do and not what London do.
They're the best at the moment. They're playing very well. We've got our hands full. They're playing a good team, playing very well. They're very healthy. They've had some really good challenges and tough games leading into it. So it's it's going to be extremely difficult.
What would it mean to you guys to get back at Wembley? Obviously you weren't there last year. What would it mean for
it means
another appearance in that?
We got beat by Leeds last year in the semi-final, probably the worst game of my life. the worst feeling I've ever had, and I don't want that feeling again. So all the preparation's been great this week, and you know, the lads are really keen to get out. You know, it's a good thing because of how we played on Monday. The lads are really keen to get out there Saturday and do the business, so the game can't come quick enough.
They're good to watch, aren't they? They score some really good tries, and I think, you know, they're probably the best defensive team in the comp as well. So no, it's going to be a tough ask for us, but they're a great side.
Confident that, you know, if everything clicks on the day, that you can actually beat Wigan and get into that final?
Yeah, why not? Obviously, the history of the Challenge Cup, you know, they've seen some shock results, and you know, no one's given us a chance. But you know, there's a bit of belief within ourselves, and as I say, anything can happen on the day.
It is. It's massive. Probably the same as every other team in Super League. At the start, you set your goals, and especially with us last year going out in the semi-final, this was one of our main ones to make sure we get back to Challenge Cup final at Wembley. And when them dark days in November, December, when you're up at 6 o'clock getting flogged every morning, they're the sort of feelings that drive you, and it seems to come around pretty quick to be back in the semi-final. But yeah, it's massive for us, and for a group of players, that's what we're all holding on to, that